Um, I don't know. I don't even know, man. Like today, I woke up this morning. Uh, man. Like, anyways, I was just thinking, what should I have for breakfast? Meeting man go chop today because last night I ate bread and some what's it called butter, peanut butter or something, one brown thing. There are a lot of things I've been eating lately that like I will not even think of eating like normally like random because I'm used to African food. I'm used to um akpu, egusi, oha, okro. Yotago muhienda na sonso that is good for this for the health of the human being entirely in anywhere you are in this world. Abacha. Hey God, where am I? Anyway, so I mean I love bread, by the way. If you don't know me, like it has always been my dream to open like a bread factory or something. I'll just jump into the place where the bread is being made or something. Good bread, rich bread, not all this plastic bread or stuff. Like rich actual stuff. So, anyways, that was last night. So this morning I was like, okay, nah, I can't eat that again. Like no, I cannot go kill myself. I said okay. So I made oats, like the one that you have to cook, not the one that you just put like water and stuff. So oats with avocado pear. Wow, avocado. My mom loves avocado. Like she likes to eat avocado well. So I think that's where I got the whole the liking to it. Then eggs. I added eggs. So like like I cooked the oats. Then I cut the avocado pear. Yeah. And I put the avocado. After the oats was cooked, yeah, then I put it in a bowl. Took out like three like this size of pear. Like put it in the plate. Then I broke egg, like one egg, and poured it inside and really turn it down. Everything. Smash the avocado inside the pen and everything. You know, I don't know what I don't know where I got that idea from. But if hunger catch you, see if hunger catch you, recipe from heaven will drop into your skull. No doubt. Ah, you will cook the uncooked and eat the uneaten. Anyways, there's nothing new on that. This also, I'm sure that someone somewhere in this world would have tried it somewhere somehow, either before Jesus or after Jesus, because I mean we are in 2024 AD, so technically this is not actually 2024 in its sense. So that's what I have to break for this. Anyways, I just have to just drop that out there because I'm thinking, what should I uh, what should I talk about today? There's a lot going on um, in our lives, like individually, like in the holidays, like especially like after school, because I'm on break right now. I've come to realize that I'm still a child, not like a child in the in the age sense, but more or less like I know so little of the world, like the issues, especially the issues like boiling down from say Africa, the other part of the continent, even in Nigeria, like the issues like that we are faced with every the quagmire, the whole paradox of uncertainties of why are things the way they are when they could be something else, when they could be better, like for the common man. So I just started to do some thinking, some digging, watching some videos, reading some text, you know, speaking with other people that have some sort of higher knowledge, in certain topics or areas than me. So that was how I came to the conclusion that okay, yes, then well, I'm probably not as educated because I don't know. I think we make the mistake of thinking education is just speaking English. No, that is what they did to confuse us, man. We were civilized before they came. The Europeans, the colonizers. We were civilized before they came. They came, destroyed our civilization, brought theirs, and they keep referring to us as third world countries, developing countries. No, no, we are not. We just need to find our footing, that's all. And they keep interfering. But yet they call us third world country, yet they call us developing country, but they keep interfering in our business. Madness, man. It's crazy. Like, to be honest. Anyways, let me not jump the gun because I mean, because if I say let me let off, let off my chest a lot of things that are just like common sense would tell that it's just wrong. It's going to be a lot. So let me just start for myself. See, like individually, you get. We as humans in God's image, in His likeness, we have like a. So let me just put this through. I'm holding my phone by my hand, so it's going to be a little shaky, anyways. So we have like we have instincts. I think that's the word, to know what to do, what not to do, the right. I think right and wrong. It's people's morality in a sense is subjective, but generally speaking, we all have a common ground. See, things that are right, things that are wrong. We all have what is best for us, regardless of religion, regardless of tribe. I mean, regardless of all those artificials, because they are abstract to me. They're abstract. I mean, it, it, I'm not saying like our cultures, our beliefs, our traditions, are not. They are what makes us who we are. However, our our similarities, our commonalities is one. It's one everywhere. We all want to have you know we all want to live healthy. We all want to eat good food. We all want to have that provision. We all want to have good water, shelter over our head. Thriving businesses, relationships. We all want love. We all want care, hope, and just every good thing that comes with life in general. So I don't see a reason why we should capitalize on this so-called nonsense of tribalism and ethnicity differences. I keep saying over and over again, our similarities, our commonalities are way higher, way more important than our differences. Our differences do not matter if we are to have shared values. Yes. So when people capitalize on the good that in quote religion is supposed to bring, when people capitalize on the togetherness that belief systems is supposed to bring, they capitalize on it to wreak havoc on societies, on communities, on people, on nations, on groups. It's just wrong. We can't keep sugarcoating. I mean, these guys, these Europeans, they came to us, Africa. By the way, I just found, like, to be honest, by the way, we had Christianity before they came. I mean, in Ethiopia. Or what is it called? The Kush or something. We had it. Erased Africa from the Bible and all those stuff. we need to, cleanse our minds, come to the understanding that we as Africans, Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Burkina Faso, Niger, Mozambique, Tanzania, um, Madagascar, Egypt. I'm just trying to see if I can name all the countries in Africa because I mean, even I don't know everything. I mean, I've heard everything, but like to excuse me to sit down and start naming everything is a long thing. Rwanda, Kenya, um, Chad, South Africa, Mali. All of us, we are the greener pasture. We are the green pastures of the world. Our continent is, endowed with so many resources, so many life, manpower. Do you know how many millions of people are in Africa compared to the rest of the world? We are more. When they shrink the African continent on the world map, that's sad, brutal. Anyways, so my takeaway point would be that we need to see ourselves as the because if you ask yourself why do they keep running back to us, why do they keep interfering in our politics, in decision making, our healthcare, as a supposed sovereign nation, sovereign continent, it's sad, man. Like we imagine you hearing Nigeria or any African country influencing the decisions being made in Europe, in America, in other part in Russia, in other parts of in Asia. Imagine you hearing that an African country is influencing decisions being made here. It's unheard of. But you keep hearing these guys influencing what we are, like our decisions, which is off and odd and madness in all of its ramifications. Me, I know Sabi speak English, I diverse. I don't like they speak all this grammar we would talk. The broad like to me, I stand to be corrected, but I dare say that English shouldn't be our first language. English should be part of the language, not the official, because we have so many languages in Africa, so many languages in Nigeria that will probably go extinct if care is not taken. Because all this idea that if you can't speak English, you are uneducated is false to a very high degree. So you having education is not just about the language. A language is just a means of communication. It's the culture, it's the people. That's who they are. Being educated, you can be educated in various sectors. I'm telling you, skills, educated in various different sectors of this world. The whole push for education, going to university and all this stuff, being able to speak the idea of good English, has dragged so many people to not have the essential skills that is needed in this, in this era, in this century that we are in. So it begs the question of, does English help? Does the European style of education help us at all? It doesn't. Because every continent has their own issues. So they should learn, educate themselves based on those, except maybe, if you want to travel to those other countries, then, you could learn the language, you could learn, the skills that is needed in those places. Then that's fine. So any country or anybody that wants to come and do business with us, that wants to come and, invest in our country should learn our language to communicate with us. We don't have to learn your language to communicate with you because you're the one leaving your continent to come to our continent. So you need to learn our language to communicate with us. That's it, man. I'm not laughing. I'm just truth will always be truth. Like, you can't really hide it for long. It comes out one way or the other, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it, how you try to bury it, put it under the carpet. You just delaying the inevitable because time will tell. It's just time. I'm telling you. And I'm so glad that God works outside of time because He created it, so He is definitely not bounded by it in any sense or whatever. And besides, God is the only power. There's no other powers. God is the only power that exists. So yeah, I just feel like every day I try to be open minded to understand like that. There's a lot of things that could affect, lots of decisions that people in in supposed high places that could affect, the life of people, women, children, men, boys, youths, even generations to come. And if it's not in our favor as a people, and those decisions should not be made at all. I don't know. It's supposed to be a good way to end the year, a good season. It's supposed to be all love and care, which is good. I mean, I advocate for love. So I just think that I don't know, man. Like because our forefathers, our ancestors has been asking these same questions. Why are we the way we are? Why are we doing this to our people? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do this? And it just marvels me that if this is wrong, and everyone says this is wrong, then why aren't we addressing the issue? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, like, do you need a coup to have? Do you need war? Do you need revolution to happen before you have sense? Do we need to get there? If that's what it will take, then by all means, let us get there. I'm not in any way pushing for revolution or war or anything. I mean, we naturally need a revolution, because in this sense, it's not a bad thing, you know. So, but we really have to get there to be able to get what we want? Is that the only choice? Because we have a lot of options. I mean, you can literally just say no to nonsense. You can literally just say no to being crazy and just do the right thing for everyone's benefit. So if you're pushing the people, because I don't know, man. I don't know what's the solution. But I know what's the solution. The solution is us, ourselves. We are the solution. We are the ones that will make things right. We need to start from our inside, you know. Anyways, not to make this video long. I'm happy that I'm here, and I know you're happy too because if you look, I was speaking with someone, a friend of mine. He said that I was asking him how is the celebration going, and he said very very beautiful thing. He said that he's happy to be alive because if you look back at where you were, where you once was, and where you are going to, you would be grateful to the high being, the highest, the divinity, the creator of this world and life itself, that we're grateful for where you are now. Even though it may not be palatable, you may not really like the situation, but it's progress. If I would say it's at least you're making movement, because if you check back, you were not here 10 years, 15 years ago, or a year ago. So we should just thank God for everything, for life itself, and for where we'll be um, in the next second, the next minute, the next hour, the next days, months to come. So it's a beautiful thing, and yeah, that was the the takeaway for this celebration, and I'm happy. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Peace.